Alright, we are off. We have Joe's going right. No, they're all switching up for left side. Looks like they're mingling around. Not quite sure what they want to do, so not a very fast break from the Marine side. The Alien side is breaking up the eastern side of the map, going to be moving through Crossroads. Probably going to encounter these Marines in maintenance access. And in there, we're going to get some combat maybe in Crossroads. What you got, boys? What have you got? Taking Computer Lab. Nice standard opening here by the Marines, taking their close extractors. No crazy forward armory shenanigans or anything like that. No mental cheese. The Aliens shifting their cysts over to Reactor Core first because we've got these long cross positions here, because the players are starting on opposite sides of the map. It's fairly easy to grab your close extractors. Close extractors being, for example, for the Marines here, close extractors would be Computer Lab and Ventilation. So nice and easy there. Bit of a fight going on in Computer Lab, where we've got a couple of skulks hiding, but oh boy, Marines might be in a bit of trouble here because they have lost a lot of Marines. They've lost 2 Marines, and now their first close extractor Computer Lab is really under attack. We have Celerity out as well from the Alien side, so these Aliens are going to be moving very, very fast, and once they've killed this, they are going to be able to reinforce this position very quickly if they want to. Now, the Marines have cleaned that up, but they have lost their extractor. Never a good idea to lose your extractor that fast. But Bixim's going to be putting that up again pretty quickly. The commander on the Duplex mix team is Swalk right now again. And he was commanding on the Alien side as well. Rusty now is chewing on the ventilation extractor. This is great Alien pressure. The reason this is so good is because the best defense is offense. And if you can keep pressure on the Marine extractors at the start of the game, they won't be able to pressure your harvesters, and that's just a fact. And the sign of a very good player, Dr. Fino bailing out there when he was on low health. That's really good to see. Not just feeding the Marines a skull kill. Zorex on his own in here. He's going to be in a bit of trouble unless GG Chicken and Garfu get in here to help him out. It looks like they will not until too late. Now the Marines have a great sight line down this hallway. I mean, when you can fire all the way down there, it's just not going to be good for you if you're a skulk coming from that end of the corridor, especially if your teammates are all split up, which is exactly what just happened now. 2 Marines heading down from glass, through glass hallway to Reactor Core, where if they're lucky, they might be able to put some damage down on the Harvester, getting some fast hits into Rusty, who abandons ship up into the Reactor Core heights. These Marines just being a little bit careful here. They don't want to overcommit. In terms of technology, we do have phase... Whoops, I just green dotted my screen. In terms of technology, we have phase tech on the way. Gotta love my green dots that I leave on the screen, guys. That's just part of who I am. Look, I'll just leave one right there. But looks like Duplex, if they're lucky here, can they kill Zorex? A lot of med packs being used here by Swalk. He really wants this Harvester to be damaged. Alright, I'm kidding. I'll get rid of the green dots. But he really wants this. You can tell because Swalk is investing a lot of med packs and a lot of ammunition into this. He really wants to take down a Harvester and make up for the fact that the Marines have lost 2 extractors before the 3-minute mark. And if they could take down this Harvester, given that they've been holding more extractors than the Aliens have Harvesters, they would probably be in a fairly good position. Now, Rusty wasn't able to get in there early enough. Dr. Fino, though, is trying to level the playing field again by taking down Data Core. So there's definitely combat happening. All of this. Oh, Crevice. Crevice is under attack. If Crevice goes down, this could be huge for the Marine team. This would be huge. All in will be feeling the pain right now. These Skulks not able to react fast enough. And what did I say about putting pressure on the Alien side and that being the best defense? That's true. I mean, you could see earlier on in the game we had combat up here in Computer Lab, and that was allowing the Alien team to build up their Harvesters and stay on the front foot. Now that the pressure is happening down their end of the map, that's no longer true, and it's definitely Marines on the front foot doing the damage. Got a bit of intense combat here for Spectre and Bixim here. Pistol kill. Oh, what a kill on Zorex. What a kill. That was huge kill there. And really important because that allows him then to go and save this extractor. So a cascading effect from that kill. He can save the extractor, and Dr. Fino is having a really micro himself. Is that even a way I can commentate this game? To try and get some damage down. But Bixim just doing a fantastic job. I can't even tell where this Skulk has gone, so I don't know how Bixim can tell where this Skulk has gone. But the Marines just doing a fantastic job here. And look at this, a phase gate down in reactor core. This is massive. Ladies and gentlemen, the extractor going up here as well. This is ballsy by the Marines. I like this. I like this play. And I think if they can keep this up, then it's going to be very bad for the alien team. We've got 2 reinforcements coming in. Bixum and Light come in to reinforce Joes and Wiry. And now that they're in this room, Zorix is not going to have a chance. He's low health. He's on his own. The Skulks are mostly dead. You can see here on the right-hand side of the screen, we have 3 dead aliens, and that is just it's too many dead aliens to be able to continue to attack this position. They're not going to be able to. And mine research started. What you're going to see is mine placement around that phase gate very, very soon, which is always good for defending phase gates. Drop some mines around it. GG Chicken and Zorix are trying to get in here. Nothing in the way of high life forms yet. We don't even have a lurk out of the alien side. Dr. Fino takes down the extractor in Crossroads. Nice blow. They need to be striking blows here. Without some higher life forms, they are really going to be struggling to fight off this Marine position. You don't want to have a phase gate here on your front doorstep. It's just not ideal. I mean, the Marines have just such easy access around here into the hive room. It's really, really, really bad for the aliens. And oh, look at this. Look at the pressure from Duplex, this Duplex mixed team, taking down the Harvester and Crevice, and no doubt All In is really feeling the pressure now. I can feel a GG coming if they can't make something happen, which they are trying to do in base. They force the beacon. Zorix and GG Chicken have forced the beacon, using the observatory there to beacon these Marines back to base and defend it. What a huge move by the aliens, forcing the attack to end. Now, what they really want to do right now is now get in here to reactor core and exploit that situation. Unfortunately for them, the Marines have reacted very quickly, and they've gone straight back through the phase gate, and they are going to return the favor by attacking the alien base. So they're going to start putting bullets in the hive in this new atrium room. You can see Mendas, the map here, has moved the hive back. He's moved the extractor from here to here. So there's some changes in this room that are pretty exciting. But the Marines putting damage down in here, and they're actually going for the Harvester on this side of the room. This Harvester is taking a lot of damage, and if it goes down, really, I think that All In will be GGing very quickly, because there's just not going to be much they can do. Weapons level 1 is not on the way, but shotguns are up, mines are up, phase tech is up. The aliens really don't have the appropriate evolutions to deal with this. They've got celerity, which was great for them at the start of the game when they were having a bit of map control. But now that this game is being fought out in their hive, there's the beacon. Sorry, I totally missed that. Back at Marine base. It looked like, oh no, they're all going back to buy shotguns. That's what they're doing. So it wasn't actually damage forcing them back. They are going back to buy shotguns. It might be that they've spotted this second hive in flight control. They want to take this down to eliminate any possibility of an alien comeback. They really had that hive by the balls. They took the Harvester down. A lot of good damage. And I mean, I'm not sure. It feels like they might have let those aliens off a little bit easier. Another beacon. I'm not sure what the mixed Duplex team is pulling here. But we will soon find out. Maybe we're getting a split of a couple of Marines going through to Glass Hallway from Reactor Phase Gate. A couple of Marines going through to Computer Lab. I am at a loss to explain the strategy right now. I mean, it feels like in these last 30 seconds, the alien team has gotten back into the game where they were not in the game. And look at this alien pressure. All In, never saying die here. I mean, I was saying I was expecting a GG. That was definitely premature. They are going nuts here and actually really fighting back. They're using their celerity to move across the map quickly. Wow, note Rusty's play there. Note it well. Anyone on the stream that's playing and is new to NS2, he was on the floor, he went up on the wall, he went down and engaged the Marine. Most of us would just run straight at the Marine right here. That's not what he did, and it's very impressive play. And really take note of that, guys. If you're new to NS2, don't just run on the floor at these Marines. They will slaughter you. They've got ranged weapons. You need to get up on the ceiling, up on the walls, exploit your mobility to shut those Marines down. That's exactly what that Skulk did. Very good to see. Now, I'm not going to say that All In's fully back in this game. Definitely in terms of map control, what we see here is all of this is owned by the aliens, and all of this is owned by the Marines, and that is big map control by the Marine team. They've definitely got a leg up, but what I would have expected was a Duplex win at about the 8-minute mark. We're at 9 minutes, 40 seconds. All In is very much still in it. They've got a second hive. That hive has just finished growing. Now, Leap is on the way. That's crucial. You saw that pop up in the Insight HUD. You can see it down here in the Insight tech tree. And what that means is that the aliens, these skulks, are going to be able to leap at the Marines, close distance with them very quickly, which is crucial against shotguns, because you want to get in close to those Marines to use your melee attacks, and if you can't get in close to use your melee attacks, you're going to get shut down really fast. So leap is fantastic to have. That said, the Marines do have a bit of a tech advantage. They've collected over twice the amount of resources that the alien team has. They've lost twice the resources the alien team has, though. They've lost 5 extractors to the aliens 3. So really, this game just keeps on surprising me. It just keeps getting more and more epic. I never would have expected it to get to the 10-minute mark. We are just now seeing the arms lab go up from by Spectator. So Swalk has dropped that. Now it looks like Duplex is down a player. Now I didn't see when that happened. He's back in now. It was Joe's. He dropped. I'm not sure when that happened, but maybe someone in the stream could point out when it happened. It might have happened around that 8-minute mark. I'm not sure. Hey, it's part of the territory when you're playing 6v6 games like this. It's part of competitive NS2 is making sure your team can stay in the whole game, and occasionally players will drop. And I mean, it's not a disaster like in something like LoL where you've lost 20% of your combat power. You've lost something like 18%, but it's big, and it might have been part of the reason All-In's be able to pull this back in. And the close extractors at ventilation are getting nailed. Dr. Fina might actually know he's not going to get out. What an outstanding ragdoll flying all the way down that corridor. Very enjoyable to watch. But all in, far out, they are just pulling. They are pulling the load here. They've put their shoulder in, and they are really, really pushing and pulling this back in their favor. So with these 2 hives up, I really think they might be in with a chance. Now, weapons level 1 is going up. This is going to be pretty crucial. Does weapons level 1 and armor level 1 go up before anyone on the all-in side gets to fade? That is going to determine a lot of how this game goes down. You've got to remember that Reactor Core has still got this phase gate in it. That easy access through to the Atrium Hive Room is still there, and that's very crucial. That's very important for the Marines that they hold that, because that's really their wild card in this. What's the ace? It's the ace that everyone can see, and these aliens know they have to eliminate that ace card from the deck. They've got to get rid of it. They know it's sitting in All-In's hand, in Duplex Mixed Team's hand, and they need to pluck it from there and just burn that card. They need to just get rid of it, because that phase gate is what gives these Marines a really good chance of still winning this game despite All-In's comeback. With Carapace on the field as well, we can see that right here. Carapace is extra armor, Celerity is extra speed. These 2 upgrades are just going to be off the wall crucial for All-In to be coming back at this. Now, I'm enjoying the fact that Duplex Mixed is putting some players down in Reactor, trying to exploit the fact that they still hold this position. It is their best position. It's their best asset right now. It's better than having weapons level 1, armor level 1. Speaking of armor level 1 is going up. Now that's crucial, because right here we can see Chicken, Rusty, and Zorax are getting closer to fade. You want to have armor level 1 when those fades go up. If you don't, you are going to be copping swipes. And hey, if you're a nice squishy little human wearing a suit of armor, you just don't want to deal with fade swipes up close. You want to have some strong armor to deal with. That's exactly what armor 1 gives you. And what a takedown by those skulks. They were all over that room. That's nuts. Armor level 1 is up, and we have an advanced armory on the way. Both teams managing their resources well, not seeing any resources pile up. It's a very tense game. Both commanders are probably microing and macroing the hell out of their mice and keyboards right now. Oh, but look at this. A strike on flight control. Can they take down this harvester? It's not going to be as devastating as it was going to in the previous game where we saw Duplex actually GG out of it for the loss of this harvester. But it's still a blow, and I'm really liking the fact that these Marines are sticking together. But look at what the aliens are doing. They're exploiting the fact the entire Marine team is on the other side of the map. GG Chicken has gone fade, and he was actually given fade by Rehev Core, the commander, and he's taking down that phase gate. So while these Marines are going to do a bit of damage in flight control, they may lose what I said was their ace card, which is that phase gate in flight control. No, Spectator somehow saves that. And now the Marine team has the opportunity to absolutely go to town on this hive. Can they do it? I want to see them do it. I mean, they've played so well this whole game. I'm rooting for All-In's comeback, but you've got to love Marines getting into a hive like this and getting rewarded for their hard work throughout a game. So, I mean, we're getting some kills in here, though. These Marines are starting to drop off. There's not very many of them left, and I think they are going to go down unless we can get some great shotgun play. There's Rusty again. Again, did you see that? Okay, the Marine was here. Rusty was here. Now, what most of us would have done is run straight at the Marine, but what Rusty did was run up onto the ceiling, drop down, make the bite. The shotgunner, he's looking all over the place. He doesn't know what the hell is going on. Outstanding. Take note. Everyone that wants to be able to skulk, it's exactly what they do. Reactor core under attack again. This thing is on fire. It's very low on health. We're going to need to see some welders in here to repair that. And GG Chicken might be able to get the final bite in. Oh, the research has only just started on the welders. This is a really tense moment. I think this phase gate will actually go down, and that will show to you that you need to have those welders available. Yes, the phase gate does in fact go down. That is a big blow for the Marine team. They've lost their A side. That was what was really giving them this game. All In is just playing so well to bring this back from the brink. And wow. Wow. This game is, it just keeps surprising me. I mean, we're at the 15 minutes, 40-second mark. I sense a little bit of desperation here from Duplex Mixed. They're going for this hive again, and they need to change something up. Okay. Now, the orders come through. Just put your bullets in that hive. They've taken it down 25%. Now 37%. Oh, man, it is going down fast to these weapons level 1. And they're actually going to kill it. Meanwhile, watch the new map. What's going on? Okay. We have taken out the second hive. That should work. There is a fast beacon back to save the observatory. That was big. Dynamic music system giving us some soundtrack to that attack on that hive. I love it. I love it. Now flight control is hiveless, and both teams are back to one base. What will we see out of these teams now? They're both, you know, there's not a lot of harvester and extractor on the field. There's nothing on reactor core. There's nothing on data core. Okay, Crossroads is capped, so we do have uncapped resources. Crossroads is going to be pretty vulnerable. Seeing a push via pipe track, and I'd say what the Marines are going for is a second base in data core. They'd like to grab this resource node right here. We've got a bit of combat in flight control as well, where the harvester is under attack here again. That's a good kill. It's a good kill for All In, for Duplex Mix. Sorry, taking it down to 3 extractors, 3 harvesters. I like it. I like it a lot. I like what I see out of both teams in this game. They're really back and forthing. This is a very even matchup, these two teams. And there we go. We are going to see this second base in data core. I'd say we see an armory. I'd say we see a command station. And I'd say we see the Marines recognize this game as here for the long haul. They're going to go for some increased tech. Fade going down to half health there. Taking out Wiry on the way out. Rusty coming in a second Fade. This is going to be dangerous. That means they've just spent a lot of money and kit for this room. That phase gate is not built. They do go down. That Marine slides down the staircase. His body limp after being desecrated by that fade swipes. And boom, that phase gate is down, boy. That is Gonski's. And now the Marines left with 1 base. I apologize to the Marine team. They have 2 base. What is dangerous in this room is his remaining eggs. Looks like they are dying off now, but yeah. They're going down, but those eggs were dangerous for a moment because you can get an alien popping up at your feet when you least expect it. Whoops, putting the wrong key. Rusty is going to the observatory in base. We actually have 2 aliens on this. You just need to be careful not to lose their observatory. You never want to lose your observatory. It's so crucial. Like the power node, it's just one of those things you cannot lose in your base. You're going to be in real trouble because it does allow you to beacon back when you need to. And let's take a breather here. Let's take a breather. Let's look at the big map for a second. Let's think about what's going on here. I know we're going to miss some combat. Let's think about this. Now, the world has changed while we've been out. Crossroads has a hive in it. Datacore has a hive in it. And suddenly Marine territory is here. And here be aliens. And that's a huge change from 10 minutes ago. The map looks nothing like what it looked like 10 minutes ago. So that's very impressive turnaround for All In. Now, the Marines must maintain this base. It's simply not negotiable. We've got a hive growing in Datacore. We've got a hive growing in Crossroads, and if the Marines cannot take one of these things down, it's gonna be, it could be goodnight Irene. I mean, you can't let the aliens sit on 3 base while you've effectively got 1.5. There's not a lot of kit in this base. There's no tech point. There's no secondary observatory. The Marines don't have a lot of resources to spend on that. Now, this beacon, I would say, is an organizational beacon. These Marines are going to go to the army. They're going to get some kit. They're going to go to the phase gate. And when they pop out, here we go. They're going to try and attack. But it looks like that fades were waiting. Then we had 2 fades waiting for them. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do not lose this, Marines. Do not lose this base. You cannot afford to lose this base, boys. Stay on it. Stay on this base. Can they stay on this base? They can hold. I feel like the aliens are really on the front foot here. And the Marines are, they're not sitting completely pretty. What I would love to see is, where are the tech structures? Oh, there we go. I like it. I like the way the carapace shell is hidden inside some clogs. The adrenaline spore is vulnerable. Just thinking about what the Marines could do to try and poke these aliens in the eye. Now this is tough for the Marines. They don't have as much mobility as the aliens. That, you know, you can see the aliens are in base, they're attacking. The observatory is actually going to go down. And now this Fade is going to go for the phase gate, which is really bad for the Marines. Can they do enough damage here? I just don't feel like they've got the damage potential. They don't have the damage output, and I feel like this is slipping away from Duplex right now. You know, they had it at the 8-minute mark. They had this game. But, you know, when we got to 9 minutes 30 seconds, suddenly All In had brought it back. You know, there's that crucial 1 minute 30 seconds in there where everything changed. And since then, the aliens have brought it back. We've got one Fade on every infantry bottle, and Duplex is going to GG out of here. What an epic game. What a comeback from All In. And, you know, I was calling the GG for All In at the 8-minute mark, and they have just schooled me and schooled us all on a comeback. So outstanding play from All In. You've got to hand it to them. I mean, they just really, really brought that back. They brought it back. Honest, strong, good play. And I imagine Juicy, who's the team captain of All In, a team manager, he's very proud of his boys right now, and I would be too, because they really did well. Now Wiry is just trying to get some honor kills here at this base. He's saying never say die. He's putting his shotgun in there. He wants to get a few kills before this game is out. Oh man, what a kill going down there on Zorix. But this is over. And down to half health on this Hive actually. So really having a bit of fun here at the end of this game. And what a game it has been. Really enjoyed this one. And to anyone that's watching that isn't in Natural Section 2 yet, you can actually pre-order us on Steam now, which is really very, very cool. We're on the Steam store. We're actually number 5 top selling on Steam right now, behind such games as CSGO and Borderlands. But we are at number 5 with the number 1 indie on Steam right now. So check us out there if you haven't already. You can get in there, and it's actually a free upgrade to the Deluxe pack. And these Marines actually almost managed to take down that Crag Hive there. It was at 20%, which is just outstanding. And I think Duplex is just playing on for a bit of honor here. Swalk did GG. I know Swalk he's quite a fiery character. He likes to talk a bit of talk. But I think Duplex is playing off on it. I think they want to get one Hive kill. They want to, excuse me. They want to get one more Hive kill before this is out, just for honor. And I think they will get it here. This Hive is getting pummeled here. They just need to put a few more bullets in there. Oh, they were so close. Oh, they were so close. I wanted them to have that. Oh, there we go. Why are we calling it again? Calling the GG. You've got to watch your back when you are attacking these Hives. And that was outstanding play. Really like it. Really like it. And it was definitely one of the best games I've seen in a long time. Definitely going to put that one up on the YouTube channel in case you missed it. And well guys, this has been an awesome stream. It's been a really cool stream. It's been an off-the-cuff stream. Let's go into the ready room, and we might actually be able to get a ready room interview with these guys. Let's see what they think. Hey guys, is anyone interested in talking to us about how that game went? I'm not sure if they can in fact hear me. Maybe they can.
We hear you.
Rusty, what a comeback, mate. How did you guys pull that off?
They let us get 3 hives up.
Well, we knew they overcommitted on the reactor thing with all the mines, so we just kept wrestling their main.
So an overcommittal on the reactor core base that allowed you guys to open it up a bit, you think?
Well, we just kept pressure on their main base and made their phase gate useless.
Fair call, fair call.